The hour has come for the College of New Jersey commencement ceremony to begin. As the College of New Jersey Wind Ensemble fills Lion Stadium with music celebrating our graduates, including the familiar strains of Pomp and Circumstance, I ask that you combine the joy and fulfillment of the occasion with your attention, respect, and the dignity befitting commencement here at the college.
Good morning. I am Eleanor Horn, member of the Board of Trustees of the College of New Jersey. I hereby call to order the 2021 commencement ceremony for the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. It is an honor and a pleasure to welcome you and all those watching via our live webcast to these exercises, which celebrate our newest graduates as they join the ranks of our distinguished alumni. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer the graduates heartfelt congratulations on their exceptional achievements and their extraordinary promise. At this time, I present to you Dr. Catherine Foster, the 16th President of the College of New Jersey.
Thank you, Trustee Horn. It is an honor to add my welcome to this joyous occasion, the 2021 commencement exercises for the College of New Jersey. Let me begin by introducing honored participants who will not otherwise be introduced during the ceremony. I ask each group to stand upon introduction and remain standing until we have recognized the group. First, it is my great pleasure to recognize members of the College of New Jersey Board of Trustees, the President's Cabinet, and members of 3 important advisory boards for the college: the TCNJ Foundation, the TCNJ Alumni Association, and the Trenton State College Corporation. Thank you for being exceptional partners to this college and for your attendance today. Please join me in applauding their contributions to the college. I now ask members of the TCNJ School of Humanities and Social Sciences faculty to please rise if able. Graduation cannot happen without these indispensable members of our community. As dedicated, talented, creative, and award-winning teachers, advisors, mentors, and scholars, you have given immensely to prepare our graduates for this day, to ready them for their next chapter, and to generate their fond memories of TCNJ. Please, students especially, join me in extending our deepest thanks and appreciation to your faculty. Please be seated. Would the members of our talented and dedicated TCNJ staff, many of whom are at this moment working the event, please rise if you are able. You have nurtured our graduates from before they enrolled as students and throughout their time on our campus. Your care is further reflected today. Plants and chairs neatly placed, audio loud and clear, live streaming underway, programs published, diplomas readied, no detail left untended. Graduates and others, please join me in extending our fondest thanks and gratitude to our dedicated TCNJ staff. Please be seated. Commencement is a proud moment in the life of a college and a very proud milestone in the lives of our degree candidates. Class of 2021, this celebration in your honor and the degree you will receive signal a significant and meaningful milestone. From this day forward, no matter where life takes you, you will be a graduate of the College of New Jersey, one of the nation's finest institutions of higher education. Class of 2021, whatever your next chapter, in graduate school, place of employment, or civic service, bring to it your strongest and surest lion's roar. The world needs that, and it needs you now more than ever. On behalf of a proud and grateful college, congratulations and go get 'em, class of 2021. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce your Dean, Dr. Jane Wong, Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to address the class.
Thank you, President Foster, for your warm greetings and welcome. Congratulations, Criminology and Psychology graduates, class of 2021. Please know how proud the faculty, staff, and I are of each and every one of you, and how pleased we are for you. You made it through during the most challenging 15 months of our lifetimes and did not let the global pandemic stop you from your pursuits. Indeed, the Criminology and Psychology graduates in the class of 2021 are going on to prestigious graduate programs at institutions like St. Joseph's University and Wake Forest University, top law schools, including Seton Hall and New York Law, and others will join the workforce as law enforcement officers, military personnel, or clinical researchers. Graduates, we know that you will continue to soar to new heights wherever you may find yourselves. As you soar to those heights, please remember us at the College of New Jersey and the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Visit us, drop us a line, let us know what you're doing and how you're doing. Let us know how we could continue to support you on your journey of lifelong learning. You have been great students. Now it's time for you to be great alumni. You have benefited from the support of TCNJ and Trenton State College alumni while you have been a student. So please pay that debt forward for the next generation of students. Volunteer to be an alumni mentor, an internship supervisor, or an ambassador to help us recruit the next cohort of Lions. As graduates of one of America's best colleges, you are ready for the responsibilities that have come and will continue to come your way. As liberal arts graduates, you have the tools to engage with others with understanding and empathy. So graduates, as you journey beyond TCNJ, continue to work to understand and meet the complex challenges that lie ahead. Remember to persist and to, in the words of James Baldwin, try to be better than the world. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Piper Kendricks-Williams, Associate Professor and Chair of the African American Studies Department and Associate Professor of English, who was selected by the senior class to bring greetings to our graduates on behalf of the faculty.
Congratulations to you, excuse me, the College of New Jersey class of 2021. Historians will look back on this time and see the resilience and courage in the young people who were in school and graduated during the dual pandemics of the COVID-19 virus and racism in 2020 and 2021. As I reflect on this moment, I am reminded of the words of James Baldwin, the great Black American writer who once wrote, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced." I know all of you have faced many challenges as you've grown and learned here at TCNJ. But have you really faced the hundreds of years of inequality and violence that Indigenous, Black American, Latinx, Asian American people, and other peoples of color have suffered in America? And if you have faced this more complicated understanding of American history, What will you do about it? Racism, personal and systemic, doesn't just affect people of color. It affects us all. In a recently published book by Heather McGee titled The Sum of Us, Racism Costs Everyone and How We Can Prosper Together, she provided a fact that astonished me. Quote, a 2020 report from analysts at Citigroup calculated that if America had adopted policies to close the black-white economic gap 20 years ago, how old are all of you? That's in your lifetime. The US GDP would be an estimated $16 trillion higher. Not million, not billion, $16 trillion higher. And that could mean prosperity for us all. Just imagine what we could accomplish in the next 20 years if we decided to work to close that gap. Will you be the generation that finally dismantles white supremacy and its dangers not only to economic and income equality, but also to educational equality, fair and equitable voting rights? Will you be the generation that recognizes our common humanity, no matter our race, ethnicity, class, gender, sexuality, or ability? These are all necessaries and central to the democratic project that is the United States of America. I believe in you and the education you have received at TCNJ, especially in the School of Humanities and Social Science. I am proud of each and every one of you and wish you the brightest of futures. Together, let's become the people who face the change we need in order to prosper, all of us. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of the senior class, Kenu Obaviri.
Distinguished faculty, administrators, family, and class of 2021, welcome. The day has come where our class has proven that obstacles are not barriers, that aspiring, determined, and resilient students can earn their degree in the midst of such unprecedented times. And while I can address our class describing these adverse times to you, you already know it. You have lived it. You have felt it. I'd much rather focus on you, the students who have conquered it. Every single graduate before me today embodies their own profound purpose, and bestowed upon you is the responsibility to determine what that purpose is. What I see before me today are not just a group of graduates. I see stories. Gratifying stories that are composed of the unique journey you took to be sitting in these seats today. And while I cannot consolidate all of your stories and share them in my address, I can share with you my own. I transferred to TCNJ fall of 2019 after earning my associate's degree in biology. The phrase I would use to describe myself at the time was blindly ambitious. When I arrived on campus, I auditioned and interviewed to every performing arts program and leadership position you can possibly think of. You name it, I was rejected by it. Discouragement began to settle in, and it was like a heaviness that I could not ignore, but only mask with the tenacious drive to be something. I ran for my first student government election and was elected as senator for the School of Science. And it was in that moment that I realized I can be whoever I wanted to be at TCNJ and set a goal to become senior class president. In my first semester at TCNJ, I faced tremendous challenges that at first hindered my success. As spring 2020 approached, I had two options. Option one was to quit, to believe that my struggles deemed me incapable. Option two was to be vulnerable, be fearless, be certain that my current situation was not indicative of my future reality. I became proud of my failures because I'm far from defined by them, nor am I limited in my ability to defy them. Remember this small phrase: failure fortifies. So I persevered with very little chances of graduating my class, let alone leading it. Allowing the minute beacon of hope that I felt supersede the doubt that I felt. Now I stand before you today as a testament to what believing in yourself can do. When you leave here today, you will be met with various paths to take. I urge you to embark on the path that will lead to your version of success, which may be uncomfortable. Embrace the discomfort. When you envision your future and what you want to succeed in, don't look at it as if, but rather when. Be fascinated that you're presented with the opportunity to do anything you want with your life and your future. And now, as you navigate your own lives in such uncertain, unprecedented, unpredictable times, I invite you to dream. Dream about where you intend to be in the future. And from this moment on, be relentless in the pursuit of that goal. You never know where dreaming can take you. Although commencement may seem like the end of an era for you, commencement is the beginning, not an end. Create a legacy that you will be proud of. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Senior Class Secretary, Megan Frederick, and Vice President of Operations, Joelle Torres.
President Foster, will you please join us at the lectern? TCNJ has given us so much during our time here. The lessons we have learned and the skills we have gained will serve us well as we continue our academic pursuits, begin our professional careers, or embark on any of the journeys life may have in store for us. On behalf of the class of 2021, I am proud to announce that as a symbol of our lasting impact on the College of New Jersey, we have raised funds to gift a swinging bench to be located on Quimby's Prairie. A plaque with the mantra, "What's your legacy?" will be installed to encourage future classes of students to consider their impact and how they can give back to our alma mater. Thank you to all the members of the class of 2021 for making this contribution possible.
Thank you, Megan and Joelle. It's a beautiful and generous senior class gift, and I have no doubt, because I've seen it, I have no doubt that the swing will be well used by future generations of students. Thank you for providing a tangible reminder of our mutual affection for this college.
Peter Simons, President of the Alumni Association, will you please join us at the lectern? On behalf of the class of 2021, we happily present our class flag to the Alumni Association. This flag, which we received at convocation just 4 years ago, is not only representative of our first moment together as a class, but a symbol of the growth, both personally and academically, that we have made since. Our experiences throughout these last 4 years at the college have prepared us for this day, and this flag now represents the incredible legacy that we leave behind. With this banner, the class of 2021 will remain united in spirit and gather in reunion under its proud heading for years to come.
Thank you, Megan and Joelle. On behalf of the Alumni Association and the 90,000 alumni I represent, I want to congratulate the class of 2021 and officially welcome all of you to membership in the College of New Jersey Alumni Association. Throughout your careers, you will encounter fellow alumni everywhere you turn. In fact, there are many among us today. If you are an alum of the Trenton State Teachers College, Trenton State College, or the College of New Jersey, would you please stand, if able, or wave your hands to receive our recognition. Welcome back to campus. We are thrilled to have you join in today's celebration. As you move forward, work hard to be active members of the alumni community, and do not forget to support your alma mater in any way you can. Our alma mater only strengthens by the continued engagement of our alumni community. Congratulations again to all of you, and I look forward to hearing about all of your future successes. Until then, we'll hold this banner and look forward to future reunions when you can gather underneath it once again. Thank you very much.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Camara Seals, member of the class of 2021. Camara is a psychology major who distinguished herself during her time on the campus with her perfect course performance and a cheerful, positive attitude. Camara accumulated almost 3 years of research experience across 2 very different psychology labs. Dr. Firing's Romantic Relationships Research Lab and Dr. Linus's Event-Related Potentials Lab, which studies electrical activity in the brain related to memory. Her work led to 2 different research posters presented at professional conferences. Across both labs, Camara showed tenacity in dealing with conceptual, technical, and analytic issues, and her skill level developed to the graduate student level. This commitment to research paid off. She completed her degree requirements early in December 2020 and is currently employed as a research assistant for the Innovation Ecosystem Team at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, also known as CHOP. There, she works on a variety of projects ranging from qualitative research to building technology to developing training programs. Ms. Seals, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Dean Wong. Good morning, everyone. When Dean Wong asked me to speak at our commencement ceremony, I felt a tremendous wave of honor. To be able to speak at the celebration of such an amazing class of students is incredibly humbling. By graduating today, having spent over a year of our college experience in a pandemic, the class of 2021 has done something unprecedented and displayed a tremendous amount of strength and perseverance. Although in our last year of college, we've become accustomed to the new normal of online classes and virtual events, I like to look back at the times that we shared on campus. Like getting late night snacks at T-Dubs with floor mates and playing air hockey and pool in the student center with friends. I remember always waking up on the first warm day of the year and getting the idea to sit in Alumni Grove with friends, only to get there and not be able to find a seat because clearly everyone else had the same idea. We've had productive study sessions with friends at the library and some not so productive sessions during which we made more memories than note cards. Over the past 4 years at TCNJ, we've learned, grown, and evolved as individuals. We now know more about what we like, what inspires us, how we work under pressure, what kind of friend we are, what we want to do with our futures, and what we thought we wanted to do but might not want to anymore because we found something else that drives us. All of which we may not have known had we not come here to TCNJ. And as students, we've had internships, contributed to research, completed theses and senior papers, and developed connections with our professors that we'll keep for the rest of our lives. And after today, many of us will continue a proud line of college graduates. And some of us, like myself, will be first-generation graduates, accomplishing a goal not... Thank you. accomplishing a goal not only for ourselves, but for those who came before us. So today we celebrate not only our academic accomplishments and the amazing feat of completing an undergraduate education, but all the little milestones, self-discoveries, and beautiful experiences we've had along the way. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Camara. And should I say, and may I say, congratulations not only on those remarks, but also on your achievements at the college and beyond. And let me extend my special recognition as well to first-generation graduates. This is an enormous time for you. Thank you. At this time, I am pleased to introduce a special presentation for the School of Humanities and Social Sciences 2021 graduating class. The music for this presentation is The Road Home by Stephen Paulus, sung by the TCNJ Chorale, accompanied by the TCNJ Wind Ensemble, and featuring soloist Casey Ackerman, class of 2021. Okay, so I just looked into the sun for 3 minutes and my eyes are burning, so I just want to give a special acknowledgement for all of the people who've been staring in the sun for the last hour. Yeah. Well, at least you got the cooler temperatures. In a moment, we will confer degrees, after which graduates will hear their name called and will walk across the stage. Many are wearing cords or stoles to signal academic, leadership, and organizational honors and affiliation. The key for these is listed in your program. Also listed in the program are the names of graduates earning Latin honors, that is academic distinction marked by overall GPAs of 3.6 or better on a 4.0 scale. We reserve this particular distinction for public recognition within the commencement ceremony. Will all the graduates who have earned an overall GPA of 3.6 or higher please wave your hands or rise if you are able. Please join me in applauding these graduates. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to ask Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Jeffrey Osborne and Dean Jane Wong to come forward to present the candidates for degrees.
Thank you, President Foster. The conferral of your degree marks the culmination of your hard work and academic persistence. The movement of the undergraduate candidate's tassels from the right to the left is the symbolic gesture of the conferral of your degree. Dean Wong will now present the undergraduate candidates for degrees. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the President will then officially confer the degrees.
Thank you, Provost Osborne. Will the faculty from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences please rise to join me in celebrating our graduates? Will the candidates from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences for the Bachelor of Arts degree please stand? Provost Osborne and President Foster, the candidates from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences whose names appear on the printed program and who have successfully met the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts degree are hereby certified by the faculty for the receipt of their degrees.
This is it. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the College of New Jersey, and in recognition of your attainments in completing the requirements, I confer upon each of you the degree you have earned and admit you to all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. You may move your tassels from the right to the left as a symbol of your accomplishment. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Before we begin the graduate roll call, I have the following instructions for our graduates. Once I ask you to rise, you will follow your field marshal to the stage. When you hear your name called, please walk across the stage and pick up your diploma cover from the center table. The photographer will take your picture at the designated spot at the end of the ramp, and we will then ask that you return to your seat. Dr. Margaret Maggie Leger, Professor and Chair of the Criminology Department, will serve as our name reader. Graduates, Please rise and follow your field marshal to the stage.
Camara Seals. Megan R. Frederick. Donald William Merker. Travis Michael Bennett. Jason Michael Ortiz. Jaquina Esmeralda Pena. Kara M. Neary. Rebecca Aversa. Marissa L. DeVincenzo. Catherine N. Doyle. Julia Summer Bornhart. Kayla R. Krisak. Samin Raza Kazmi. Azam Ahmad Parvez. Gianna M. Fotinos. Ryan C. Engels. Jason Michael Kantner. Erica Mitchell. Kayla Rosemary Rock. Kaylee Elizabeth Rosenberg. Gabriella E. Valentino. Anna E. Gelson. Megan Ann Panish. Rachel M. Mamrush. Lisa Brielle Pernini. Matilda E. Vera. Samantha Stanford. James P. Armstrong.
Yes.
Isabel M. Rodriguez. Olivia A. Ortelli. Rajbir Kaur Tor. Daniela Agustina Pareja. Jonathan Sarkis Oflazian. Amanda E. Russo. Daniela Filomena Zapiki. Melanie Cohen. Lauren V. Rosero. Alexa Nicole Garcia. Devin L. Almont. Leela Marie Paytas. Anthony Tyler Lawrence. Sophia Andrea Rodriguez. Gail A. Kelly. Maximilian F. D'Amato. Paul M. Buchanan. Louis J. Cosentino. Michael Draps. Thomas M. Diascali. Jonathan D. Wong. Isabella R. Genatasio. Zoe Tamara Lewis. Ryan M. Walsh. Cassidy Ray Wood. Jamie M. Levinson. Allison R. Shapiro. Rachel S. Johnson. Jillian Duff. Kelly Ann Lennon. Gabriella Elizabeth Gamboa. Rachel B. Reedy. Morgan A. Shinkunis. Lauren E. Holownicki. Ashley T. Holbert. Sarah Louise Cooper. Kevin A. Raballo. Jaron Ruby. Minu Kong. Tyler M. Fowler. Robert H. Donaldson. Miranda Elizabeth Marshall. Emily Nicole Taka. Jasana Lamichine. David J. Santiago. Andrew M. Nabia. Michaela N. Miller. Kaylee Ann Kirby. Emma R. Muldoon. Christina Brianna Santon. Erin Elizabeth Schaefer. Callie C. McGinley. Nicole M. Levy. Danae I. Sims. Ashley E. Pugh. Justin T. Dixon. Kaylee Wench. Neri Fajardo. Krista Lee Halsworth. Matthew S. Kimack. Stephanie M. Cabral. Sarah Elizabeth Richter. Chelsea Veronica Triano. Lauren E. Wokenfeld. Kadena C. Liu. Lauren Henry Katz. Mackenzie A. Park. Mitchell A. Joseph. Caitlin E. Dibsey. Jennifer K. Bendelay. Claudia Villahermosa. Megan Pelzinski. Jessica L. Morath. Catherine Elizabeth Holt. Annalise K. Wilner. Courtney S. Greener. Emma R. Weiler. Alicia Marie Grana. Sarah J. Young. Christopher J. Rue. Kelsey M. Shimshak. Joseph R. Materano. Jacob B. Condon. Colin John Nichols. Samantha Rose Russo. Dora Marshall. Megan Elizabeth Donahue. Ria Nair. Julie Madison Appleblatt. Christina Cuomo. Miranda Ashley Boras. Jennifer Cortez. Courtney Elizabeth Picton. Lauren L. Petit. Elijah Bailey Buckwalter. Rachel Olivia Cherry. Shannon Yan Lee. Jeremy R. Conover. Caitlin Christina Hunter. Grace Elizabeth Holzman. Sean P. Larkin. Samantha Dobbin. Alexis Saradarian. Yan Gyong On. Emily Farrell Jacobson. Kiana L. Baxter. Sarah Mataseski. Shannon B. Harchick. Aaron Nathan Bell. Jillian F. Flackensich. Ashley May Chaudry. Brianna Lauren Stringer. Bianca Monique Randolph. Alejandra Toledo. Sarah Marie Bruhenny. Grace I. Bartolet. Haley C. Stack. Natalie N. Vidro. Nikita Pate. Naomi Tenitoloa Odasanya. Monica Doliscat. Maria Aliyah R. Nazir. Tyler Julius Jensen. Samai T. Jayola. Nazay Akila Newton. Najee Akila Newton.
Please join me in another round of applause for our graduates. Before we conclude our commencement exercises for the class of 2021, there is one last thanks to give. Graduates, this is your achievement, but it very likely came with abundant support and encouragement. Will all the family members, friends, and loved ones who have come today to celebrate with a graduate please stand if you are able. Graduates, whether your loved ones are here today or not, please rise, turn, and give those standing here and watching online a much-deserved round of thanks and appreciation. Thank you. I could have made it easier on you because I'm about to make you rise again. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the Alma Mater, led by Casey Ackerman, Joseph Rippert, Matthew Schloman, and Elena Stampy, members of the class of 2021, and accompanied by the TCNJ Wind Ensemble. The words to the Alma Mater appear on the back cover of your program. You may be seated. Before we begin our recessional, I ask all graduates and guests to please help us prepare for the next ceremony by not leaving programs or water bottles at your seats. Graduates, Please follow the instructions of our field marshals to recess from the stadium. Guests, please follow the instructions of our staff volunteers to exit the stadium as swiftly as possible using the gates to your right. I now close the 2021 commencement ceremony of the College of New Jersey by asking for one last rousing round of applause for our graduates. Thank you.